Howdy, and welcome back to Disco Elysium with Wickedstorm Gaming. I'm trying to get back to Kim's car to call, and it's not going
The
to.
hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-coloured ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
Wasn't I told something about this tree?
Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
Nature. Good high,
The
Jordan.
tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. You tree-hugging pansy.
Oh no, not the tree
The
hugging
gnarled
pansy.
hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. A wintry breeze blows by, making the magnetic tape flutter.
The multi-tool is truly multi, you say? Well, let's put the multi-tool on. They got a great big thing in both
gnarled
hands.
hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane.
No.
Like an immaculate labyrinth. The magnetic tape twists and turns around the branches.
I was one short now.
You just can't get
What
it
the
loose.
fuck?
All you've done is make your fingers bleed from the thorns.
Oh no. Kim, I shouldn't have did that. I'm about dead, Kim. I almost died. Put that back on. Oh wait, there's a trash can back here. I thought that was part of the tree. Picnic giving goods away here. Yes. Kim, where did you park your car? There it is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the small blue sector, indicating.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
All right, fine.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need the public
I'm afraid
library.
they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Shit.
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, detective?
Who the hell is Sylvie? Oh yeah, that.
One moment.
The corpse. Another corpse. Another corpse.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Yeah.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell.
Drunk as
There were
fuck,
bottles all
possibly.
around him, and traces of vomit on his
Any signs of violence?
There would be a secret. No, it wasn't an accident.
Autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Boots, trousers, old leather jacket, blue lining, and I found a library card in his pocket.
Any information on the library card?
Someone named Billy
Good.
Jimmy.
Do you have a lead?
Yay, but you won't let me call them because
Do
they're
you and
closed.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Okay, we don't have a choice. We're taking the
I have
case.
assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think I'm done.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of
We're done. We're done. I kind of want to get back into my room because it's the only place I know where there's got a bunch of the, like those tapes. To be fair, they were all tore up and strewn across the floor, but, I mean, that's what I want.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, your bottles clunk into
Yay,
the
$5.
machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
We went over this last time.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I have the tear but no tear?
No.
Oh.
You need tear to use the tear machine.
Damn. No free money. I'm leaving. Alright, that's what I wanted to come here for. You guys stay open late, by the way. Like, really late. And she gets overtime. He's still up there. Yes. Don't care about you. Fat racist bitch. You think I can impress these guys with my sword? Probably not the best plan. With me about dead and all. In fact, before we do something stupid. Very good. I'm gonna impress you!
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Bitch, we're not the clowns, we're the whole circus. Establish authority.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
No, we don't.
About fucking time.
So the sword doesn't help with this. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping it would. Goodbye. How's your husband?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You never told me you've seen one.
You don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Oh, I really want to know.
Reflexively, the lieutenant readies his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Where was this? How old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Oh, how nice. What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
She had no fear, just surprise.
Ooh.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
What? What the fuck's that about?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, the way it moved.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
Slims are whites.
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them, on the inside, like stalks of marble, if that makes sense. It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Our first, yes. You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
I mean, fair. I don't know where the hell he is. Who's one of you? Alright. I think that's all we needed here. Pretty sure I can't get back up into my room without paying for it. I'm pretty sure I don't want to pay for it. Sure did get dark. Go into my free room, Kim. Maybe a quick stop at the pawn shop. On the way. Why is this yellow?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
print
yeah.
depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning. Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
It's a weird rule.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
Why would I be imagining it? What the fuck are you talking about? This guy's been talking about those things the whole time we've known him.
Oh yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed teas, but this one was just pure exemplar. A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality.
Okay.
Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
Fucking what?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
I don't think that's how that works.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
So, but this guy's logic is Harry Potter real?
Besides, I've been to Kotla,
Hmm.
though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Hmm.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Really?
But why?
I'm a broke couple that sits to my name. Handle is a superstar. I'm a superstar. It'd be perfect. Pay you some other way.
I suppose that makes sense, yes.
He just gave me his shirt because
Please
I
go
claimed to be a
ahead and
superstar.
take it. Welcome to Hjelmdal.
Oh, thank you, sir. He just gave me a shirt. Is it any good? -2 to authority. It's a good shirt, though. Other than the -2 authority. I gotta go give this back to that guy, too. Man, I could end up with a full set of these Fallon, whatever the fuck, things. I got the hat. I got this thing. A shirt under a jacket. I think it's a jacket.
see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed.
No.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
I don't know what I'd use it for. I need a tape, not a boombox. This thing, what was this thing cost? It was expensive as fuck, right?
Martin
700.
Luther.
No. Alright, thank you, I guess. Wait, actually, I should talk to you. Do you have tapes?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Call to Mama, what?
The Coldima Madakwa.
Oh, right, the
Sorry.
cryptid.
I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
I've been thinking of quitting the RC and becoming a cryptozoologist. I have hobbies just like all normal people because I'm a normal person. Wouldn't have guessed that you know what the cryptozoologist what? Yeah, honestly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since my Coldima Madakwa hunting days.
You
Once
actively
knew
hunted
a group
it?
of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one
How
of
about
them
cool?
was
Sounds
obsessed with
interesting.
recording the Coldima Madakwa, and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Coldima Madakwa. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
I got a bit of a question. Ultrasonic, doesn't that mean I can't hear it? How do I know he's not just selling me a blank tape?
Do we really have time for this?
Spin the bird song! Yes, it's absolutely necessary to my research. Nah, it's okay. It's just that I heard it could have gone outside of the warning. Make sure it wasn't the only one. Spin the bird
This
song!
recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
Oh, yeah.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you.
There's a crabman again.
He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
Gulls and skewers. But
You head towards the speaker, a new, very high-pitched, shivering sound emerges amongst the others.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Coldima Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Yes.
The Coldima Madakwa? Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been a while since I've once knew a group of young musicians who decided this was before, You cool or not, we thought we did. That really wasn't the point. After the Symphonia, we moved on to the sounds of office supplies or something like that.
What the fuck?
And I doubt any of us would have been any good at pushing paper. Unfortunately, I don't have any
Do we really have time for this?
Alright.
I was hoping that would get some sort of response saying I actually heard it. Alright, well, for now, goodbye. I got a free shirt out of it, at least. Anyway, for now, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share it if you can, and do what you want. Oh, check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel. I'll see you next time. Have fun. I'll find that fucking cryptid, huh? Maybe, probably not. It's a cryptid after all.